I'm going to reflect on 4 of the interviews that I had while seeking an internship. I had an interview at Horsepower, Baptist Hospital, the VA in Salisbury, and at Heinz Feet Farm. Whenever I was doing my interview at Horsepower, one of the questions that I was asked was why I wanted to be involved in the field of TR. My description was that I wanted to work with people and that I've always enjoyed working with people and that I've wanted to make or that I want to make a difference in the world. And now that I'm thinking about my answer, I'm thinking that I should marinate more on why I've chosen TR as my major. And just saying that I want to work with people and make a difference, that's typically what people say. And for the next time, I should try to think of something outside of the box that would make me set aside from other people and that would make me, have an answer that would make me stick out and be more original. Okay, so when doing my interview at Baptist, I realized that I'm unfamiliar with the assessment tools that are used within TR services. Whenever I was asked which assessment tools that I was familiar with, the only one that came to mind was FactR, and whenever she told me to give a description of what it is, I blanked. And I learned from that experience that I should be more familiar with the assessment tools because I will be using those as a professional in this field. Also, that I should be more aware of my setting and I should be more aware of what I'm going to be doing. Also, something else that I learned while doing my interview at Baptist is that she asked things that I thought that I could work on within myself as an individual, and I told her time management. And she felt as if, or I got the feeling that she felt as if that I should already possess that quality. So I feel as if I feel as if that was one of the reasons why I did not get the internship or why I was not chosen to get the internship at that facility. When doing my interview at Heinz Feet Farm in Huntersville, I was a part of a different interview that I wasn't prepared for. Whenever I went there, I thought that it was just going to be the typical me sit in the office, them ask me questions, and I give them answers. But that's not how it worked. I was a part of their daily program with their participants of their day program that have brain injuries. And what they were looking for was for me to interact with their clients and take initiative. And I am not good at speaking or holding conversations with people that I'm unfamiliar with. That could be something that I could work on. Something else that happened, I was late for my interview. I was actually a few minutes early whenever I arrived on the campus. I went into the wrong building. I was instructed as to where I should go, and then I had to find the building, and then I had to find parking and had to figure all that out. That just taught me that I should be more prepared in the future for things that I'm unprepared for, because you never know how traffic could be, or if you're unfamiliar with the place, you should want to arrive early so that you can have time to get things situated. When doing my interview with the VA in Salisbury, I did an interview over the phone, which was very nerve-wracking. It was more nerve-wracking than I thought it would be. I thought that it would be easier, being that I wouldn't have to be there and have to make eye contact and, have great posture and everything like that. But it was actually the opposite. It was very nerve-wracking because there were different people from different departments of the facility asking me questions. And it seemed like I didn't want to pause for too long because I didn't want to seem like I didn't know what they were talking about, and I wanted to give them the best answer in the right amount of time. And they had given me a scenario of what I would do. They had given me a question as to, what I would be able to do within their facility, and I had it written down, and I feel like I was just reading it off, and it's like I didn't take my time with my answer that I was giving them. I feel like if I could do this all over again, I would just try to breathe and relax and take my time, because I feel as if I took my time with that interview, it would have worked out better. Also, with the API process, I kind of had an idea of the questions that they were going to ask me. I had everything written out, and it's like I was reading to them instead of giving them an actual, real answer. I mean, I am familiar with the API process, but I was just giving them straight definition instead of relating it to real life, which they probably would have wanted. So in the future, if I have another interview with this facility, then these things would be the things that I would fix.